This is the Wolf Times news desk, fast, fearless, and focused. Good evening and welcome. It's Friday, October 17th, 2025, and these are today's top stories from across Pakistan, where security forces remain on high alert following renewed cross-border tensions and fresh counter-terror operations. We begin in North Waziristan, where Pakistan's security forces have foiled a major suicide attack on their camp in Mirali. According to security forces, the assault began when a terrorist rammed an explosive-laden vehicle into the perimeter wall of a military installation, causing a massive explosion that rocked the area. Immediately after the blast, 3 more attackers attempted to breach the camp on foot but were swiftly shot dead in what officials are calling a prompt and professional response by troops stationed inside. Miraculously, no Pakistani soldiers were injured in the attack. The Inter-Services Public Relations or ISPR says the terrorists were linked to Fitna al-Khawarij, a group widely described as an Indian-backed terror proxy operating out of Afghanistan. The military statement also revealed that between October 13th and 15th, a total of 34 militants belonging to the same network were killed in intelligence-based operations across North and South Waziristan and Bannu districts. These successful operations form part of Operation Azm-e-Istehkam, Pakistan's ongoing nationwide campaign to eliminate foreign-sponsored extremism and militancy. Officials emphasize that the operation is not only military in nature but also aims to coordinate security agencies, police, and civil institutions to root out extremist influence and ensure lasting internal stability. Meanwhile, tensions remain high along the Pak-Afghanistan border, though a 48-hour ceasefire has so far held. The ceasefire came after Pakistan's precision air and artillery strikes last weekend destroyed multiple Taliban posts, tanks, and hideouts in Kuram and Khandar districts, killing dozens of militants and commanders linked to Afghan Taliban regime and Fitna al-Khawarij. Pakistan maintains that these groups are inactive, supported by Indian intelligence, and have been conducting cross-border attacks on Pakistani soil in recent months. According to the Foreign Office, the ceasefire was requested by the Taliban government in Kabul, and both sides agreed to pursue constructive dialogue to find a positive solution to a complex but solvable issue. However, Islamabad has warned that any violation of the truce will trigger an immediate and decisive response, emphasizing Pakistan's right to defend its territory and people. As the country remains on alert, the Punjab police have launched a province-wide security boost acting on special orders from Inspector General Dr. Usman Anwar. All mosques, imam bargahs, shrines, and markets have been placed under tight surveillance, while senior officers and DPOs have been directed to personally review field deployments and patrol schedules. The order places a complete ban on public rallies, processions, and sit-ins, along with restrictions on the use of loudspeakers and the public display of weapons. The notification underscores that the move is preventive, not punitive, and aims solely to protect public life and property in light of ongoing regional tensions. Today's developments reflect a critical moment for Pakistan's national security and regional diplomacy. The army's success in neutralizing multiple terror threats, alongside the government's focus on preventive security measures, signals a strong, unified effort to keep the nation safe. But challenges remain. Will the 48-hour ceasefire with Afghanistan evolve into a long-term understanding, or is another round of cross-border hostilities inevitable? Can Operation Azm-e-Istehkam fully dismantle foreign-backed terror networks once and for all? And how long before peace and normalcy return to country's western regions? We'd like to hear your thoughts. Do you believe Pakistan's current strategy is strong enough to ensure lasting peace, or does the country need a new approach to regional security? You have been watching the Wolf Times news desk, fast, fearless, and focused.